Hey guys, Saul here at Xtreme. We got a fun one today. I know I say this all the time, but this one is actually a sad story, but with a happy ending. We'll make it right. All right, so 2025 G580. Customer bought it. We're not gonna say names, we're not gonna say where. All we're gonna say, the dealer actually got the paint protection done. So what they did on it, they did the full front, mirrors, and guess what? They didn't do a good job on it. There's a lot of misalignment, stretch marks. It's just not a good job overall. Customer was not happy with it, so guess what? He came in to get his 2 front windows tinted. I was talking to him a little bit and he said, you know what? Let's rip it out. And guess what? That's what we're doing today. So we're gonna rip out the PPF, full front, we're gonna remove it. You'll see, throughout the video what we're gonna do. So rip it out, clean it up. We're actually gonna do our exo shield on the windshield as well. The windshield actually has a windshield protection on it already, which has a big gap. We'll show you in a little clip on that. We're gonna remove it. We're gonna get it nice and tight to the edges. Same thing with the PPF. We're gonna make sure, remove everything out and put new PPF on it. And then like always, guess what? We're gonna prep it, decon it, buff it, because it's also gonna get ceramic coating. So let's get started. All right, so there is a way to wash the car and there is the correct way to wash the car. So we're gonna do it the correct way. Let me walk you through how we do it here at Xtreme. So we're gonna do 3 buckets. We're gonna do, first one is gonna be just regular water. Second one is gonna be our soap for lubrication. And third one is gonna be our wheels. And guess what? We're gonna use not 1, not 2, but 3 mints for the body. Oh, and I forgot to mention, every bucket has a tray in there that is gonna hold all the dirt on the bottom. All right, so let's start filling them up. Yeah, this is gonna be our soap, right? Lubrication. But first, we have to rinse it, get all that salt out to make sure we get all that salt and we don't actually create swirls instead of, getting rid of them. So let's do it. So what we're doing is we're using CarPro IronX snow soap. So essentially we're gonna give a chemical bath to the vehicle. Any embedded contaminant that's embedded on the paint, we're gonna loosen it up to remove it. Then after that, we're gonna do the contact wash. Then after that, we're gonna clay it. So now let's give it a bath. All right, so while we put the IronX on the vehicle, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit. I don't know, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. But let's get the wheels, let's get the wheel wells. All right, so now that we got the wheels, we got the wheel wells. IronX has been sitting there for about 10-15 minutes. Now we're actually gonna put some actual soap in it so we can start washing. All right guys, I told you I was gonna show you how to wash it the right way. So look at this. This is gonna clean it, right? Just kidding. Remember, it has PPF on it. So I'm not gonna use that. We're gonna use this one. This is nice and clean. We're gonna get the roof, the windshield. Got you there. All right, so now it's time for the actual contact wash. Remember, we're gonna use a couple mints. We're gonna start from the top, working our way down to the bottom. And then we're gonna use that every panel. We're gonna rinse it to make sure all the contaminants and everything stays in there and not in here. All right, so car has been decon, washed, so now it's time for a clay bar. We're gonna be using CarPro Mild. So it's a brand new car, so we don't need that much to be that aggressive. So with this one, we'll do it. We're not doing the front, that's PPF. We're gonna remove it anyways, but we're gonna do from the doors back. Remember, it's getting ceramic coated, so we need the best paint ever. So let's go ahead and decontaminate the paint now. All right, so I already clay the whole left side. So a good example of brand new vehicle with contamination. Remember, we washed it already, so all that was embedded on the paint. So let's continue. All right, so car is clean, decon, clayed, everything's done. All right, so the main reason the car came in for is for us to redo the paint protection film. At this point, let me go ahead and show you, in my opinion, what could have improved. It's actually not that bad. I will probably give it maybe an 8.5 out of a 10. There's some areas that could improve. It could have been done better in a different way, but overall the job looks decent. I'm gonna show you a couple spots that we think that, well, first I'm gonna show you stuff that they actually failed on, and then kind of little details that they could have improved. All right, number one, they actually didn't wrap it all the way. Like, it's actually coming out. And unfortunately, once this happens, it's a whole redo. There's no going back. You can't put more glue on that and go down on it. So that's definitely, and that's sad because it's a big piece. So there, up in the back, it's hard to see on the camera, but up in the back, same thing. Fenders, improvement. Fenders, it looks like a line goes like this. So they could have went all the way in or make a nice little straight line. Overall, the fenders are good. The opening on this moldings could have been a little bit tighter. Right here, for example, this little line right here. So this line right there, it looks like somebody cut it by hand and does not have a steady hand. Then from there, they could have wrapped this. It's very easy to wrap, but they didn't. The cut around this emblem is too, it's very like a big gap. It looks like it was cut by hand, definitely. This was actually not that bad. Let's look in here. Yeah, this fender fluid looks good. But the big one that made everything, you know, that he started looking from there, it's done on the bottom. So let me get a pat and then let me show you. All right, so on the bottom of here, there's about that much gap to the edge. So right in there, we'll show you a little clip on that. Then it goes nice in here. Then they miss to go in there as well. So this big gap. Then right over here, it's another one. This is where everything started. Come here, I'll show you. Right in here, it's supposed to be a nice gap around it. And guess what? It's about a, what, 1/4 inch in there, missing. Same thing on the other side. But that's what everything started. Improvements here, same thing. Has a nice little gap in here. But then big gap over here. See, it's showing paint right there. It's the same right there. Big gap around the lights as well. That could have improved. Like it looks like it was cut by hand. I'm almost about to take it back, give them an 8. But let's rip it off. All right, guys, I got a very sad one for this one. So as you've seen on the video, it got done over at the dealer. We took out the PPF, and unfortunately, there's cut marks, like deep enough that it cannot be buffed out. So at this point, it needs to get repainted. The vehicle only has 200 miles on it, so it is literally brand spanking new. So we don't know what's gonna be the outcome. We don't know if they're gonna repaint it, give them another vehicle. We don't know yet. They're gonna come and get it on a flatbed because they don't want to drive it. They don't want no chips on it. But we'll show you a couple clips of, hopefully we can see the scratches and the damages, because we found a lot. We found scratches, we found a little paint missing, we found a dent. So at that point, we don't want to do our work. We don't want to put our name on it. We were very straight with the customer, and that's exactly what separates us. We like to be transparent. If we see something, we're just gonna say it. All right, so guess what? To be continued on this one.